Hi guys, I'm Matt Campos with ARD Entertainment, and I am so excited to be sitting down with the cast of Room 5121. Today I am here joined with Gloria Alvizar, Danielle Abraham Sanchez, Marquise Myles, Jovan Taylor, and Alejandro Diaz. How are you guys doing today?
No good.
Great.
Awesome. Can we just take a moment to say how everyone looks stunning?
Oh, look at your outfit.
I know. You're looking
great.
Just throwing on a little song.
Amazing.
No, but I'm so glad to be here with you guys. How are you guys feeling right now?
Really good.
Relaxed.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So I do just have a few questions for you guys. Simple, easy. We'll make it simple.
Okay.
So this one is definitely for Gigi and Marquise. What inspired you to write this film?
I think we really wanted to bring awareness to people of color and putting people of color and diversity in the forefront. You know, we auditioned a lot, all of us, for many different TV shows, some of your favorites, and we really wanted to see people of color and have a diverse cast be the forefront.
Yeah, no, I mean, kind of jumping off of that, it's giving ourselves a way to express our narratives authentically and also to put an awareness for health as well. And yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like that was like
That was pretty much it.
our main focus.
Well, that's amazing, and that is great to see that you want to put people of color, which I think is something that is beautiful and much needed in television and film right now. So how meaningful is this project to the both of you, since you technically have written it, produced it, directed it? You know, how meaningful is this for you? Like, this is your baby, so.
Yeah, no, definitely. This is really meaningful for the both of us. Well, for one, it's a dedication to my aunt and also for his cousin, because we all kind of went through this experience. And if you look at the doctors' names, Jason Fisher and Esther Martinez, that is their name. And it's in a way keeping them alive for us.
Yeah, I think it's very meaningful. We made it close to home. You know, we have certain things go on within our family, and we want to put our emotions into our art and tell real stories. I think that's what's important to us, writing and being in the writer's room as well, collaborating and just throwing ideas on the wall and seeing what we both believe in. I think definitely that's what
That's beautiful, and you guys have done an amazing job. I've seen the first one, and I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
What inspired you to write a part two?
Ooh. Well, I mean, the people spoke, and I think we needed to give them a little part two.
Yeah. I think definitely like the success of part one really, like, you know, the audience really, you know, they wanted to see more. They were asking for more. They wanted to see more from these characters as well. And so that just inspired us to keep creating, definitely. So I think that was a major thing.
Well, something to add to that question as well, and a more important question. Will there be a part three, and will I be in it?
That is a great question, isn't it?
I mean,
Well,
anything's possible. Anything's possible, you know?
We'll have
I mean,
to see.
yeah, definitely.
What happens?
Good, I'll have my people call your people.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah, definitely.
This one is definitely for, Jovan and also Danielle. Like, can you briefly summarize, like, your character? Like, tell us, like, what changed in your character from, like, part one to part two? And was there a lot? Was there, something that drastically changed for you? Was it something that was inside of you that you felt like you were able to tap into more or explore more?
So I think for Olivia Payne's character, the way I remember reading Olivia Payne was that she was this strong woman who was hardworking, who, has a family. I feel like she's a person that everybody knows, maybe like a mother, a sister, your next door neighbor, someone who is strong working and always puts family first. And in the first part of this project, she gets diagnosed, right? So this is a major shock. And I think that for her, she just wants to keep it all together. That's what she knows, is keeping it all together. And in this next part, she's able to be a little bit more vulnerable. So I think this is really kind of a change that she goes through. But I won't expose too much because I want you all to watch part 2.
Really.
So.
For me, honestly, I would say for Charles, he's, you look at him, he's a loving husband, a caring person. But like most partners, they always want to be there for them. They want to be that rock, be that person to kind of take that pain away. And he's kind of going through that experience of not being able to, if I can give away too much. So you really see kind of that transition from the urgency that he kind of had in part 1 to a little bit more of that hardened stance and kind of putting up that shell of, hey, I'm here and I can do everything. Until.
How did you get into the mindset of being in these characters' bodies and experience this for you?
So for me, this project really hits home, I have to say. And so when I think of Olivia, I try to put myself in a state where it's life or death for me. So I think like that's where I'm at. It's just life or death. And it's hard because you want to put yourself in a position where, like even though you yourself are not going through this, but someone or you have someone who is a loved one who went through this, like you want to somehow still bring yourself to the role, even though, you didn't necessarily personally go through something like this. But I think life or death, like that's what I think about when putting myself in her shoes.
Strongest thing for me getting ready for this role is definitely journaling. Journaling is very important for me to get into a headspace for a role. Definitely I'll take certain aspects that are happening in my everyday life that are actually happening to me, and then I'll sub it out for it happening to Sebastian, and then kind of create my story around that, and taken from real life experience from where my stepmom had passed from breast cancer. That was kind of something that I could throw into Sebastian's backstory, kind of like just really start to understand like how he is socially, like at the hospital, like what responsibilities am I given, because I'm so new, like how does everybody treat me, where exactly is it located, what floor do we work on, just all the little tiny nuances that I can really start to solidify for myself when I write it down, and then just let it live inside of me so it feels more natural.
Of course. And so this one is definitely for Jovan and Gigi. So like, how do you, both of you, bring authenticity to your characters?
For Charles, it's honestly, it goes script by script, but in most cases, it's one of the things that drew me to the role was the opportunity to showcase confidence and strength and like vulnerability that you don't see happen with men too often, and being able to have that weakness portrayed not as a weakness, but as just something that's understood and that we all have to go through, and kind of giving that lens, for a minute and a half. Right?
Yeah, and for me, it's a little bit of everything, script analysis and doing your research, but also just tapping into my experiences as well and using that to feel the emotions and just be there in the moment. But yeah, I feel like authenticity is something that has to just come from within and not judge the character, and then just kind of take a look and get an inner perspective, outer perspective, everything, Yeah.
What would you think this character is different than any other character that you have played? Like, what sets it apart from everything that you've done in the past?
Go ahead first.
I think what sets Dr. Jason apart from a lot of the characters that I've played in the past is, again, just speaking on confidence. He has to deliver life or death news to his patients, but he has to make it, he can't get so emotionally invested to where it breaks him down every time. He has to go in and say it with confidence, you know, and certain times I play just a lot of comedy things, or sometimes very surface things, and this role is requiring me to go deep within myself and pull out new things that I haven't done before in the past. So it takes a lot. So, you know, definitely just sticking to what I believe in, what I trust, and the things that I know, and helps me achieve what I'm really looking for with this character.
So, I actually have a fun game for you guys. It's called Matt Speed Around Questions.
Oh.
So,
Okay. I'm a little
Let's
competitive. Let's
are you
see.
guys ready?
Okay.
Who is the biggest jokester on set?
Marquise. Yes.
No, Marquise is probably the opposite on set. He will be behind everybody.
Okay.
Make sure everything's running great. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I said Marquise until they start.
Rolling.
Yeah.
So it says everybody's got to unique places, and then
Okay. Yeah, I could agree.
You like, you know, wardrobe yet? Right in your ear, right in your ear. Yeah.
Hey, guilty.
Who is always at crafty?
Gloria.
What? No, that's just because I'm like, you know, helping set it up.
She's organized. She's
Yeah.
She likes her snacks.
That's what
She likes her snacks.
Whoa, I feel ambushed.
Ooh, this one's a good one. Who do you think would be late to their own wedding?
Danielle.
Okay, called out. Holy hell.
I feel like they'd be like, "Where's the bride?"
You're late to
God.
Bride.
your
It's just like,
rehearsals.
I'll be there in like 10 minutes.
I feel attacked.
She stopped by the Starbucks.
Yeah, to stop at Starbucks.
Okay, not the Starbucks.
Who is most likely to be asleep in their dressing room?
I don't know why I'm saying.
I'm gonna vote myself. I was gonna say
Yeah, I would say.
me.
I would say Jovan. I would probably say Jovan.
I'm just chilling most of the time. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
I would say 1, 2, 3. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly.
Who is most likely to get lost in their own neighborhood?
Oof. Oh, that might be me.
Maybe.
Yeah?
I'd say between these two, Alejandro or Danielle.
Me?
You called out again. She's like, why am I explaining everything?
I'm excellent.
Okay.
I know where I'm going all the time.
She's like, I know where I live.
I know where I live.
Well, that was the lightning round, so please give yourselves a round of applause.
Alright.
You guys did great.
Yeah.
And I had such a great time being here with you guys, so thank you so much for allowing me to be here. I'm looking forward to part 2 and the part 3 that I'm supposed to be in. This is Matt Campos with ART Entertainment, and you have been watching me interview the cast of Room 5121. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.